Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing pretty well. For today, I would like to show you a tutorial on how to do this mini bag. Actually, I wanted to give credit to one YouTuber. I will link her name in my page because I would like to share with you guys how she did this mini bag. So it's very, very simple. You know, you don't need a die cut with this one. And this is how it looks like, okay? When you open the bag, and there is a very spacious space over here to put your goodies. This is a Christmas bag, and I put some what do you call this? Velcro snap, and just like that. And this is how I designed the bag. So I'm going to show you how to do this very, very simple purse bag that doesn't need a die cut. So we'll just put it there aside, okay? So what you first need over here, let me just put this aside, you know, so that we have enough space so that I could show you how to do this. So you need to cut a 10.5 by 12 cardstock. So this one over here, I already cut it out. So this is the wideness of your cardstock. This should, from here to here, this should be 12. And then you flip it over, this should be 10.5. So I already cut it. And if you notice, I already did score it, so it's easier for me to show you how to do it, okay? So first of all, when you score, let's get our scoring board. And you're gonna score first your lengthwise, the wideness, no? And you're just gonna score it. Don't worry about the scoring because I'm gonna give the details on the description box, so you'll have an idea on the sizes that you need to score. So you're gonna score here by 3, which I did score already, and 9. Okay, going in the wideness, lengthwise. And the height, you flip it over, then you're going to score, first of all, don't mind this first, you're going to score the next one to 3, then the next one is going to score to 5, okay, I'm sorry, 3, 4.5, and then you're just gonna score it at, well, I'll show you the other side over here, okay? Sorry about that. So you're gonna score 2, then 3, then 6, then 8. I hope you got that correct. So once again, just to make it sure, you're going to score 3 and 9. That's all for that side. And you flip it over. You're going to score 2, 3, 6, and 8. Okay. Now, if you notice, there's another score here that I made, but this one is just going to be half, not the whole length. You need to be sure that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 scored area on this side. So you're going to score half of this. So you have the 6. Score 5.5 only until here. And you have 7.5. And you're going to score 8 only until here, half. And then when you flip it over, the same thing, you have 3 here. You're going to score half of it, 2.5, and here. And you're going to score here 5 and only just half. So that's how I made it. Okay, that's the only scoring thing you need to do. Now, we are now going to cut. So over here, let me just get my pencil, if I can find it. Okay, so what we're going to cut is like this one. We're going to get rid of it, this side over here. We're going to cut that one all the way. And then this one here, we're going to cut that one here all the way. And on this side, we're gonna cut all this one all the way from here and here. And over here, we're gonna cut this one all the way. So you see, they're just the same. So we're gonna get our cutter. Because I use this one, because you can use scissors, but then, you know, it's gonna look nice if you use your cutting board. Okay, so what we're gonna do, so from, I hope you can see it, guys. All right, yeah. So from here, you only gonna cut half of it there, and that goes from this one. Okay, let's just put it in the middle. Okay, we don't want to make a mistake. And then cut it until, okay, let me just see if it's in the middle, right? That's it. Cut it on until up to your 3, okay? And now, the same thing here on the other side. Be sure that that's on the middle. Cut it also until your 3 inches there. That's only halfly cut. And then we're gonna cut that later. And then on the other side here, we're gonna, so this one, it needs to be cut. So we're gonna put that there on the middle. Okay, and we're gonna cut it 3 again until the 3. Okay, and on the other side, once again, we're gonna cut that from here. Remember, this is what we're gonna cut. And we're gonna put that in the middle and cut again until 3. Okay. So once that's cut, so you see this is cut and this is cut. Now we have to cut this one all the way and this one all the way. At the same time, this one all the way and this one all the way. So we're gonna cut this now. And we're gonna cut this until 2.5. Okay, for a moment. I'm out, Dusty. I'm doing a video. I'm sorry about that because my dog came in. All right, and the next, because I wanted to, and then on the other side, we're gonna cut everything here from here. So that is over there until here is 5.5. So that's gonna be 5.5 there. So that's all the way cut. See? And I think the same over here is also 5.5 until 5.5. So we're gonna cut this one, put that there. I hope you could see it. So until 5.5 there. Okay, 5.5 there. And then this one, we should take it out as well. That should be also, that should be 3. That should be 2.5. Okay, so there. So these are the pieces that we do not like. Okay, so you'll notice actually this one is 2.5, but you could cut it all the way here because we need to fold that one as well as this. So what we're just going to do is probably I'll just use some scissors so to make it so that it's you can see. So you have to cut that one there, and then you have to cut this side as well there, and then cut also on the other side, and cut this also here. Now when we cut this, we'll just trim a little of this one going like this, not too much, just a little, you know, there, just to take that out. I think there's an excess here, so we need to cut that as well. Okay, there. And then over here we'll just cut this little piece just the same that way, and then on the other side we'll just cut this a little here, and then we are just going to cut this a little here. There. Same thing for the other end. Cut that one there. And then we'll just, you know, trim that a little off. I do have an excess there. And then just the same, cut this like diagonally for the edges, and cut this one as well. And let me just cut this piece. Yeah. I did the scoring in the white paper rather than here because I see this much well. So that's how it's gonna look like, no? That's how it's gonna look like. Then fold your, what you have scored, just fold it this way, and then fold it that way. Fold all the one that you scored, and then fold this side, and then fold as well the other side. Now there is another one that you need to know. Get your scoreboard. Now this one here, from this side you have to mark, you have to mark your, when you put it this way, you have to mark, probably I did not mark this correctly, from a half and a 1. So let's just mark that again. You have to mark this one, you can see it, 1, a 1/2 and 1. So that's going to be your middle. Okay, so probably I marked it the wrong way, so because we're gonna score it that way. And the other side, this one is correct. You have to mark it 1/2 and 1. Okay, so it's now, that's how it is now. You have marked it. Now we are going to score. I didn't bring my ruler upstairs, but let me just take something that's gonna help you mark it. So once you do this one, you get this one, this tip here, you see it, and mark it, and sort of score it from here, there, or we'll need that there a little. Score it this way. Sorry, I don't have my ruler. It's on the basement. We'll just make this usable. And then from here, you will see this one should be scored until here. Okay. Diagonally. So you score it from there until there. Okay. And you do the same thing on the other side. This one, I marked it not the right one, so we're gonna mark it again and just score it once again. And over here, we're gonna score it once again. There. Okay. So now everything is marked. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold this like this. And we're gonna fold the other side as well with the corrected scored. And then lift that one and that one. And now what you're gonna do here, once you score this one, this should be this way. So we're going to fold it like this and fold it again like this and fold it this way and fold it this way. This is where you're gonna put your adhesive tape. Okay, and the same thing, fold the scored line and fold the scored line here. Okay, and the same thing, fold it again this way and flip this one, and then fold this way and flip this one. So it's gonna be this way, that way. Okay, so this is where you're gonna place your adhesive tape, and then we are going to connect this piece on this one, and this is gonna be that way. Okay, so I think you got the idea. So let's just get a adhesive tape, and we are going to start to connect everything. Okay, let's just put that there, and we're gonna put the adhesive here. Okay, let's just, okay, there. Oops, let's do it this way. Okay, put the adhesive there and over here, and then just cut it like so. Okay, hope you see it. Okay, and then we're gonna do the other side and connect that way. This is very, very easy. I will share the link of the measurements and probably also the pattern that you need. Probably this one over here, we could, you know, well, that's okay. Probably not. And then just place it here. And the other one is here. There. That's where you need to place your adhesive. Okay. Now after that, so so what you're gonna do is you're gonna connect this one over here and connect this side over here and connect this side over here and connect this side over here. So that's gonna be your bag. If you see how it looks like. See, that's gonna be how your bag will look like. See? Okay. So we're just gonna get this out here. And we're gonna fold it this way. There. There. And just, you know, press it tightly. And the same one here. Take the adhesive there and press this one here, and then we are going to connect. Okay, So that's connected. And then one over here. You can make, you know, anything out of this purse bag, like Easter, fall, Halloween, Christmas, anything. And it's very, very easy to make. And then you're gonna connect this one over here. There. There. Probably it's not cut the right way, but that's all right. This is just for the sake of doing the tutorial. And the next side should be here. As long as you get the idea and as long as you get your measurements right, that's not gonna be a problem. It's gonna be easier. So okay, so we're gonna connect now this one over here to this side. So you can either use adhesive or you could use paste, whatever is easier for you. So everything now is connected. So that's how your purse is gonna be. Now for the handle, you can cut 1 inch, and no matter how long you like it, you know, you can make it longer or not. And the one that when you cut your cardstock like 10.5, you get this extra. So what you're going to do is you're going to just paste it this way. Okay. So I'm going to get my glue and I'm going to just start gluing this side. Over here, let's glue this side. Just put some glue over there. I hope you see it. This is so fun to make because number one, you don't have to have a die cut to make this. And all you just do is to score and cut. And of course with the measurements. And then with this one, you can, you know, really put a lot of decor if you like. Okay, so just be sure that when you align this one, it's in the middle. Okay, then just align this one like this over here. And then go over there and over here, and probably you can just cut the excess. As simple as that. And then you ought to curve it a little with your hands or with your pencil. There. Now there's one way of having this closed, is either use a Velcro or you just insert this like this. Okay. Okay, then we're gonna put this one here, attach it this way and attach it that way. Probably you can have 1 inch when you fold it. Let's try 1 inch. There. I folded 1 inch. And on the other end, fold it as well for 1 inch. Okay. There, so it's folded that way. So you're gonna tape, adhere this one here and adhere the other one there. Okay. And that's how it's gonna be. You can cut this one if you wish, but if you don't want to, that's all right. So we're just gonna put some adhesive once again on this one here, and we'll put another adhesive here. And on the other end, we'll put adhesive. There. Okay, this one is like Probably I did not. It's a little bended here, but that's all right. Just for the sake of the video. And you put another tape there. Now, we are going to take out this one. And take the other side as well. Okay, so once that's done, you can attach this piece on here. And attach the other side here. There. So that's how your bag is gonna look like. So that's your purse over there. Okay? See? That's your purse now. And then you can make any design to it. Like this one over here, I already prepared some, this is some Halloween design. So I just put it this way or this way. So you have to be sure that, you know, when it's close, before you stick this one here, you would have, you know, where to stick it. Probably half of here, like what I'm going to do. So I'm just gonna put that half there. Okay, and then one more here below. Now I want this to be this way, no? So we're gonna take this off and take that off. This is my design. You can make as many designs as you like. So you just be sure that, you know, you're closing it that way and you're aligning it in the middle there. I think that's good enough. And of course, you're not gonna tape that one, or only you're just gonna tape this side. And the next one is, so what I intend to do here is just gonna squeeze it in like that so it's closed. And the next one is I want to put my pumpkin there. So we're gonna put something in the end over here. Okay, let's just get all the and then you'll just make it sure that it stays that way, no? Okay, probably here, okay? Not that quite close. Cut it again and probably put it on this side. There. Just gonna be this way, okay? So we're gonna get the adhesive out again. And this one here. And we are just going to put it this way. Is it? I think it's a little bit, I think it's gonna hit the, so we're just gonna take that out again. Okay, sorry for that. This is just for the sake of, yeah. So probably we'll just do it this way because we do not want to stick that all the way here. See, it has to be vacant. So let's just put more tape here. Yeah, put that more there. And stick it that way. Yeah, that's all right. That's not gonna show. It's gonna cover. And we're gonna hit it this way. There. And then just be sure that, you know, squeeze it tightly there, so it's gonna, and then this is how you're gonna close it, because this is open there. So it's already closed that way. You can do this, or you can put a Velcro in it, but because my design is a bit too big, so I prefer it to be this way. So of course you have to put something light on it, because otherwise, and probably this one you could put it there, spells. So I am just going to put a foam adhesive on top, and I'll just gonna put it that way, spells. So now there's your pretty bag. You can put raffles on this design, whatever you like. You can put labels here if you want to add another color, or just simple as this. And this is how your back looks like, you know. That's how simple it looks like. And this one side over there. So that's your bag. Now I have made a lot already of samples, and I wanted to share with you what I made. So of course this one is one. Okay. And I use a Velcro here, and I put some embellishment here. Okay, this is for Christmas, this is for Halloween. I made another Christmas. That way I also use a Velcro. See, it's a very simple bag. There. Simple purse. Just this way. Okay. And then I made another Christmas, which is this one. These are all cutouts that I did. And of course, I also use a Velcro here. I think Velcro would be nice to use, because if you put something in, it's gonna lock. It's not gonna fall. So I got my cutouts here, Christmas cutouts there. This is for Halloween. And then I have another one here for Christmas. I also use a Velcro there. You know, you can put more decorations any way you like it. But I just wanted to leave it as simple as this. And of course, I made someone out of a journal effect. That's how I made it, guys. So I hope you like what I did over here. I hope you had a great time seeing this mini purses that I made, sample mini purses. And probably if I'm gonna have another tutorial, I will share with you again. So I'm gonna link, because I've seen this from a YouTube crafter, and I'm gonna share her link below, so that you know where it came from, and to give credit on how she did these purses. Until then, I will link also the measurements on my description box. It's very easy. So until then, thank you for watching, and I hope you like this mini tutorial. Until my next one, bye for now.